In this video, I'm going to show you and talk a little bit about cross-referencing names of candidates in the different platforms that we offer, whether that be on one of the search platforms such as Indeed, LinkedIn, and Monster, whether it be within our ATS and database, and also whether it be in Glip to see if someone has submitted that person into Glip or submitted them into our database at this point. So let's say I'm running another competitor-based search with Indeed, or just running any search for that matter, and I come across somebody like Maurice here that looks like he could be a good fit for electronic contracting company or one of their service tech roles. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply copy his name, go to LinkedIn, and what you want to do is just see where he's worked. So Sprint, Jamie Neal, H&R Block. Oh, here's Sprint. There's H&R Block. So I'd probably open up this candidate's profile. Yeah, it looks to be the same person, and he has a pretty good background in regards to what they do. He looks a little hoppy, depending upon if this is over or not, unless he's still there at H&R Block. Maybe it's not permanent due to just tax season. I'm not sure, but his background lines up. So what you could do there is just follow normal protocol. You could send him an email if you'd like. If you don't have any emails left, you can come to his public profile, see if you have any groups in common and send them a message. Hit them with a connection request and a note saying you have a role you'd like to speak with him about. And then you could take his name and also go into Monster and do the same exact thing, see if you can extract his contact information from there. So there's multiple ways that you can check to see if he's on different platforms and different ways to get a hold of him. Let's say you wanted to see if anybody has, so it looks like somebody has already contacted Maurice, but just because somebody contacted them on Indeed does not mean that they have candidate ownership. We'll talk about candidate ownership in a future training. But what you could do, you can go check our ATS database if you have access to that at this point with our company, or you could just simply go to Glip, get on Teams, come to the top, search for Maurice. This will search the entire platform. No results found, which means nobody has submitted him in, which means you can go ahead and if you find his phone number somewhere or whatever, you could try to get a hold of him on another platform, call him, and try to get him in process. So cross-referencing folks' names in LinkedIn and Monster and figuring out in our database and Glip and figuring out different ways to try to get a hold of people is a huge part of being resourceful. And you want to get as much out of these platforms as you possibly can. So that's one way where you can cross-reference and try to find folks or message folks in different ways. Hitting people from multiple angles is obviously really important when you're trying to get a hold of somebody. I hope this was helpful.